Alright fellas, my vacation is over and I'm back in the game. So in today's video, I need to do a quick market update, how I'm positioning myself on Ethereum, on Bitcoin. I want to show you this example on Boncoin, the trade, the swing that we took inside my whale room, because it perfectly illustrates the majority of those altcoins and especially meme coins, the same pattern, the same market structure they're forming right now. So yeah, this is my previous screenshot that I took. This is from my whale room, but it doesn't matter. This video is not about our previous trade. So like, subscribe, because the next live stream we're going to discuss about all of those previous trades that we took, all of those swing, spot, leverage, doesn't matter. But yeah, inside my whale room, I mean, where were you for 20 days? So I went on vacation and I decided I need to take a step back right now, and to enjoy this rally I need to stay take a step back from the YouTube and enjoy this rally alongside with my together with my whale community. I wanted to work inside my whale community, so we took and we, let's just say, we captured a lot of nice and juicy trades, those cool ass swings, because yeah, majority of those altcoins went by 50, 100%, experienced 100, 200% rally. And yeah, right now, first things first of all, this is not financial advice. Nothing here is financial advice. Second of all, like it or not, I'm expecting some kind of pullback, and this is going to be a quick market update. You're going to see how I'm positioning myself during these market conditions. And I'm expecting, where's my highlighter? I'm expecting for some kind of pullback. If you miss those trades, and I do believe a lot of people miss those trades from, or those trading opportunities from absolutely bottom, and this is going to be just an example before we're going to jump on Ethereum and Bitcoin charts to do that quick market update. If you miss this trade, I mean, not this specifically, but for example, this one, and you right now planning to open another buy long position from here, you're just gambling. All I wanted to say is this in this example, that we need to wait for some kind of pullback, and that would be a healthy. That when we're gonna find our support somewhere, I have no idea where, we need to see a pullback, and we need to see where the price is gonna start bouncing back up, and at what point we're still printing that bullish momentum. So in general, be patient. Don't be like a madman. Don't jump into those buy long position with the 50, 100x leverage, because you're gonna get snapped out like this. So wait for some kind of pullback. If I'm wrong about the pullback and the pullback is not going to happen and we're just going to start shredding to the upside, I don't care. I'm going to enjoy this rally with my spot positions. So without wasting anyone's time, let's just jump straight into Ethereum charts. So yeah, Ethereum 5-day weekly time frame, it doesn't matter. All I wanted to show you is what I'm seeing on the bigger picture. So first things first, what do we know about Ethereum? Every single time, every freaking single time, when we're reaching an approximately $3.8, $4,000, this psychological, or let's just say this gap of resistance, every single time we're getting rejected, every single freaking time. And we're getting rejected once again. We reached this gap, this resistance gap, or let's just call it a daily supply. It doesn't matter what terms you're using, but we're getting rejected clear as day. We're getting rejected from here. Of course, I'm going to jump on the lower time frame, on the daily time frame. I'm going to show you how I'm positioning myself and what are my expectations, at what key levels I'm keeping my eyes on right now. But what do we know? That once again, we're getting rejected from $4,000 over and over and over again. So I can call it like equal tops, and we've been successfully printing higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows over and over and over again. And yes, we experienced a breakdown. And through this entire blood phase, Donald Trump, BlackRock, they've been accumulating Ethereum. They've been stacking Ethereum. I was stacking as well. And right now, of course, I'm securing a little bit of my gains, because for me, that would be insane and that would be stupid from not securing my gains. And when we experience like almost 200% rally, 170% from absolutely bottoms. And yes, but I still believe that Ethereum has a strong chance to break it. I mean, to pierce through $4,000 to that stupid psychological number. And until, well, if we're sitting here, I don't want to talk about big numbers, but when we're going to break it, then I want to start talking about those big psychological numbers like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. I mean, if we're sitting below that, I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about all of those probabilities, the key levels that has like a strong probabilities to, I don't know, pullback, base, rally. I mean, rally, base, rally. So we need to talk about, let's just see, worst case scenario, what I'm expecting from Ethereum. So we're getting rejected, and my expectations right now, one way or another, we still need, and there's like a very strong probability to retest this ascending support that became our resistance at once. And right now we need to retest 3.2, 3.1k approximately at those levels. Of course, I'm not going to be that accurate and precise if I'm going to announce this when we're going to see the bigger drawdown. I mean, the harder one, I'm going to announce this inside my whale room and of course in my Telegram. So yeah, I'm waiting for some kind of pullback because those majority of those altcoins are sitting at absolutely overbought territories and they need to see some kind of pullback, and we need to punish those people who are sitting with a 50 and 100x leverage. So we need to grab that liquidity and then to fill the gap, and find the support and start another rally to the upside. So that is pretty much it on Ethereum. On the low time frame, on the daily time frame, for me it is on crypto, it is a lower time frame, so like it or not, we're getting rejected all over again. And how convenient. From our completely swing lows to our completely swing highs, the golden ratio sits at approximately 3.1, 3.2k, around those levels. And how convenient. It perfectly syncs, or let's see, connects with that ascending support, our previous ascending support that became our resistance at once. If you remember my video that, or my call out that I told you guys that we opened our buy long positions from here. We enjoyed the rally. We experienced the pullback. I didn't open my buy long position from here. And yeah, we found a base, a golden zone, rally to the upside, and we pierce like through the butter, through that ascending resistance. Because my timing actually was wrong. I was wrong about this. I thought that Ethereum has a lot of work to do to pierce through that right now resistance level, but we pierced like through nothing. So that is a good thing. I'm bullish on Ethereum, but the pullback by almost probably negative 20%. Let me just double check. Yeah, negative 20%. If we're going to see that, that would be absolutely healthy. To retest this whole impulsive movement, this gap, to retest the price, and then to swing for another rally, that would be a healthy thing. That would be a healthy thing. How can we not to when you're experiencing like almost 180% rally? So 20% rallies, drawdowns, it is absolutely nothing. So be ready for anything. And talking on the Bitcoin is right now, after piercing through those all-time highs, let me just delete that. Where's my box of the resistance? Bitcoin, I do believe, has a strong chance to see a pullback as well. And first of all, can those setups fail? Absolutely, those setups can fail. We're only speculating on the bigger time frame and looking on the data, but yeah, nonetheless, secure gains if you kept longing from this, from the absolute bottoms. From absolute bottoms, secure gains. It is better to walk away with some gains than to get like wiped out completely. So Bitcoin right now, in my opinion, has a strong chance to retest and prove us that this $110,000 resistance, our previous resistance, is our support. So yeah, let me just make this, put these charts a little bit in the middle. Wider and bigger picture. So Bitcoin, in my opinion, has right now to prove us that this is not our resistance anymore, and not to go below it like this. We need to start bouncing back up from here, or to fill this gap, this impulsive movement, like we pierced through those previous all-time highs. We need to fill this spot. I'm not going to be that accurate once again, but we need to fill that spot and prove everybody that this is not our resistance anymore. This is our support, and Bitcoin is ready to, pump to absolutely move to 130, 140, maybe 150. We don't know where the top is. A lot of people are speculating that at $200,000 that Bitcoin is like matter of weeks. We don't know that. And if the Bitcoin is going to respect those levels, I can easily start to navigate myself based on this connected ascending support, because I'm trying to project what type of support can sit at the bottom. Or maybe if we're going to use a Fibonacci level from our completely lows to our highs, the golden ratio approximately sits on 110. So everything is connected perfectly. And if I'm going to use, let's just say, 50-day moving averages also sits at 111, 110. 200-day moving average that has a little bit lower price, but yeah, I do believe that we need to navigate ourselves based on the 50-day moving average, not the 200 ones. But once again, Bitcoin is bullish. We are in the bullish momentum. We cannot be bears right now. Ethereum as well. Everything is bullish. We pierced numerous times through those previous lower highs, and we're switching and flipping from a bearish into the bullish market structure even harder. When we pierced through this one, I thought, I was like, oh my God, we're getting into even more bullish momentum. Even through here, bullish momentum. So Ethereum's mission right now is to pierce pierce through those previous level that are sits 4,000 and approximately $4,080. We need to pierce through that. Maybe we're gonna see this. This is just gonna be my educational guess. Where's my highlighter? One more time. So maybe a small pullback to fill the gap, fill the demand, and pierce through that and kept that bullish momentum going. Oh my God, I want to see this. Let's just keep this ball rolling, you know? And yeah, on a bigger time frame. So I'm trying to navigate myself based on this one. Higher lows. And if this was our equal highs, I'm not calculating this one. I'm not calculating this shake off. The war and all the market sentiments was extremely bearish, whatever. And we went inside this range between ascending trend and those equal highs. So we're printing a really nice, juicy, bullish, explosive pattern. And I do believe that if we're going to see the pullback, Ethereum is going to squeeze and going to compress inside this triangle, even on the bigger time frame. I mean, I'm trying to analyze everything right now on the bigger time frame, but yeah, I do believe that we can start squeezing and compressing inside here, and then boom, pierce through $4,000, that psychological number, and then we can start talking about bigger numbers like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, who knows? And all the way to the top, I mean, all the way to the upside, I'm gonna secure my gains. I don't care. I'm not gonna be like a madman. Let's just say madman diamond hands. I'm gonna secure my gains. Nonetheless, you should do that as well, because yeah, crypto is a wild card. It's better to have some gains than none of those. Or invest in what you believe, fellas. Invest in what you believe. So Ethereum's so-called dead project, it's not so dead anymore, you know? We just went back inside the game. I mean, we're back in the game. 3.7, 3.8K, almost $4,000. How many $4,000? How many percent? How much percent? 13% approximately till $4,000. And I want to see one more time. I mentioned you this like numerous times during the live streams. I want to see how people are going to start reacting when we're going to pierce through $4,000, because I believe one way or another we're going to do that. Ethereum is going to do that, especially, yeah, Ethereum is going to do that. $4,000 is inevitable in my opinion. So yeah, one more time, waiting for some kind of pullback, waiting for all of those demand and gaps to be filled. Another rally to the upside. On those more precise and more accurate numbers, I'm going to announce inside my whale room. And of course, what is related with Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm always posting on my X and of course on my Telegram. And yes, talking about those altcoins, yes, one more time, this is just an example, the one trade that we took on Bong. And I mean, we had a lot of great trades inside my whale room. And yes, looking at this rally like a rocket with no brakes, you need to wait for some kind of pullback. And this perfectly illustrates majority of those altcoins, and especially meme coins, those rally. For example, look at the penguin coin, I don't know how to even pronounce, like shredded by 400%. We need to wait for some kind of pullback. So like it or not, I'm waiting for a pullback. This is how I'm positioning myself. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Everything is bullish. I'm bullish. I'm securing my gains just a bit, but I'm still holding the majority of my portion of my portfolio of especially Ethereum and AVAX, Avalanche, and I'm still want to ride this bullish wave during this bull market. Yeah, that is pretty much it. This is my quick market update, and yeah, peace out.